Today we're going to be going over AVANTIS. Currently, right now, we are up 3.3% in the last 24 hours. So AVANTIS is kind of moving back up, but it's still down 64% in the last 30 days. So yeah, a lot of people aren't happy about that, but we're going to talk about this. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's talk about this. So right now we're at $45.5 million in 24-hour trading volume. Market cap at 131 million. And yesterday we were talking about how AVANTIS was going through a falling wedge, but notice how it kind of broke out the falling wedge. So now it's kind of creating another pattern here that I've noticed. So this is definitely not going to be like a traditional looking pattern. It looks more so like a channel, right, rather than like a falling wedge at this point. Now it's no longer like a falling wedge. It's not a wedge at this point. So is there a possibility that AVANTIS can break out or not? We're gonna start all the way up here at the 4-hour chart. So let's go to the 4-hour. Now the first thing that I'm noticing here with this, the %R trend exhaustion, that looks pretty bearish, and I'll explain why. The short-term trend has went up, but the long-term trend has stayed stagnant. Look at what happened before. Now look what's happening now. The short-term trend went up, but the long-term trend is staying stagnant. Whenever we see that, we typically see a temporary rise followed by the pullback. And that was actually shown here with this bearish symmetrical triangle, which we have right here. This is a bearish symmetrical triangle. It came in from a downtrend. So that's a bearish symmetrical triangle. So you're seeing how the long-term trend here stayed sideways on the %R trend exhaustion down there. And then the short-term trend kind of went up and back down. And as it came back down, the price dropped because the long-term trend stayed bearish. Now what are we seeing again? The short-term trend is going up. The long-term trend is staying sideways. So what could this mean for AVANTIS? What I think this means for AVANTIS is you might see it breaking out from here, but if it can't break this resistance right up here, if it can't get past 52 cents, well, 53 cents, 52 cents, whatever, if it can't get past 52 cents, then we're going to see AVANTIS making that third move down to 40 cents. I was going to say final move, but with AVANTIS, I don't know. We can't say final move because we still got 27 cents down there. We still got that 27-cent support. So I don't think we can say the final move here. I don't think it's the final move for AVANTIS. So yeah, just looking at the %R trend exhaustion looking super bearish here. But we do have a lot of bullish activity. I mean, on the MACD for the 4-hour chart, like that's bullish. So that's a lot of buying pressure right there. So well, not a lot. It's a little bit. It's a decent amount. Okay, it's not a lot, but it is a decent amount, and it is buying pressure. So that's always good to see. Now we can come over here to the hourly chart, and the same thing. The long-term trend is kind of high up here, almost at that overbought area. Short-term trend kind of staying down, is slowly but surely creeping up there, but it's still low. So the short-term trend is still, kind of messing up the movement right now with AVANTIS. And then we have the 30-minute chart, which 30-minute chart is a little bit too short term. But yeah, it's looking like it wants to break out, but it's probably going to reject and pull back here, possibly. What I'm noticing, this right here, this is kind of what gives me a feeling like, hey, maybe we're starting to create higher lows, right? Like we'll see if that is the case. But personally, I do not believe that's the case, guys. I do not believe that is the case personally. I believe what the case is, it could be similar to this. If the overall market continues to go up like Bitcoin and stuff, then we can definitely see AVANTIS going up with it. But if it doesn't, we're going to have to be a little cautious. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. So right now we're kind of 50-50 right now, but leaning a little bit more towards the bearish side. So like 60-50, or 60-40. But yeah, this is all I got for you guys today. Go ahead and become a member of the channel. It's only $9.99. It will be helping support the channel. And also, if you want me to go over any type of crypto or stock, I'll go over it for you and do a technical analysis, as long as it's not some type of scam coin, some type of low cap scam coin, or some type of meme penny stock. I'm not going to go over that type of stuff. But yeah, go ahead and become a member. You'll probably make it back within the first month. Shout out to all the members out there. And as always, we'll be back with another video.